Hello, and thank you for checking in on the Joy of Vitality channel. It's wonderful to have you here. So I want to talk about a joy jar today. So I have a joy jar. It sits on my counter, and when I experience joy, I try to do this daily. I fill out a little sticky note, I fold it up, and I put it in the jar. And so at the end of the year, I will collect all the joy. So this is from the year 2017. And I'll go through it on the first day of the new year. So like on 2018, January 1st, I went through and I focused on what brought me the most joy. And I made sure in 2018, I focused on more of that. All right, so let's see what I have in my joy jar. It's like sticky. Oh, okay. So the first one is chocolate. So chocolate brings me a ton of joy. I love chocolate. I love baking with chocolate. My protein powder is chocolate. I try to add chocolate almost to every meal if I can. I even just came up with a steel cut oatmeal recipe, and it's snickerdoodle, and it's chocolate oatmeal, and I put a teaspoon of almond butter in it, and I use Keiko powder. So it's a superfood. Keiko powder is a superfood. So I mix it in there, and now that it's fall, sometimes I'll add some pumpkin. It tastes so good. It's just like this great fall meal. And I'll add chocolate to that, so I figured out a chocolate steel cut oatmeal recipe. I also keep a chocolate bar in my side drawer, and I try to make it last a week. I love the scene in Harry Potter in the third movie when he is on the train going to school and he's in the car with Lupin, and Harry is attacked by a Dementor, and Lupin hands him some chocolate and he's like, here, the chocolate will help with the Dementor attack. And I was like, oh, I like that idea. So when I need maybe a little pick-me-up, a little boost, I'm very disciplined about it, because as I said, like I take, I like the Lily's stevia sweetened chocolate. I have to be careful with my sugar. So I really can't have a lot. So I'll just take they have like 4 in a row, like little bars that you can kind of break off. And as I said, I try to make it last a week. Sometimes I'm successful, sometimes not so much. But chocolate is definitely one of my joys. So I like passing that story on because I really love that movie. I love Harry Potter. Oh, such a good flick. All right. Thank God J.K. Rowling kept going. And, when she was turned down by publishers, she just persevered. Like, imagine the world without Harry Potter. All right. Oh, okay. This is another one. I teach fitness classes for MVP Healthcare. Currently, I teach what's called Bokwa Punch and Strike, which is a kickboxing format of Bokwa. And then I also do a dance format. I'll be doing that tomorrow morning at the Saratoga Senior Center. It's a hoot. We have the best time. I have the most wonderful group of ladies that dance with me every Friday. And Bokwa is a dance fitness format that is based on number and letter patterns. So the patterns that you use are always the same. We teach the base moves like L, and there's sometimes patterns too, like square and left. One of the favorites is, the Bokwa I, Pei Zulu. They love that because they yell out, "We are rock stars." And when I have kids, I taught Bokwa kids classes. I think that is just the sweetest thing when they're all yelling at the top of their lungs, "We are rock stars." They just love it. And with the endorphins and all those feel-good hormones circulating through them, it's just a joy. It is an absolute joy to teach Bokwa. And every time I have an opportunity to teach Bokwa, I teach it because it's just one of the best things I've ever done. All right, let's see. What else? We'll do one more. Let's do yellow. working with Francesca during my voice lesson. So I decided to take voice lessons this past summer. I've taken voice lessons, off and on throughout the years because I'm a piano player and I love to sing. My daughters both sing. They've studied with her. She is just the most extraordinary vocal coach. So kind, so understanding, so patient, just the same way I teach piano. And I'm so grateful for her because I just have so much fun expressing myself in that fashion. And I just look forward to singing and sharing my music more often in the future. So that has been such a great joy. So this is why I feel joy jars are important, because even if you are having a rougher day, like you can even pull one of these out, because just by thinking about a joyful experience can just lighten your heart. It lightens your mind. It creates neural paths in the brain that are wired to look for joy. So when you're in that space of abundance, because joy is an abundant energy. And so when I love this, I have a wonderful card right here, and it says, the energy of abundance creates more abundance. And I got this from Gabby Bernstein. If those of you who are not familiar with her, she is a speaker. She talks about the Course in Miracles, and I've also studied the Course in Miracles, and she has these wonderful, beautiful spirit cards. And they look like this, and it says, spiritual alignment puts my manifestation into motion. So I love feeling good. Like, it's good to feel good is one of her cards. And I feel when we can make sure we're feeling good, when we hit tough times, it's easier to go through. And so I'll just share, last year was a very challenging year for me. And so I'll show you, you can tell, because my joy, so here's like 2016, here's 2017, and then here's 2023. It's in like a bag that's like almost a quarter of the size. But what's in here is like so super important, because whatever brought me joy last year really helped me get through that. And so that's why I'm such a huge proponent. Like, I was like, I got to bring my joy jar like back and put it somewhere prominent that I'm utilizing it daily, if not daily, like bi-daily, like every couple days. So I really believe in this technique for lifting our own spirits. As someone who lives independently, our mental health and our mindset is so important. And I take excellent care of my mindset, because I have been in situations where I didn't know any better, when I was younger, and my mental health definitely suffered, and I suffered from depression. And helping a family member recently through a major depression, I really felt it's important, everything that I've learned, to share with others, because if my journey can even help one person, then this journey is worth it, and if you're not on that journey, and maybe you're just looking for tools to, you want to be happier, you want to choose more joy, you just want joy in your life, you want to enjoy this beautiful gift that we have here. And I also feel that when more of us feel joyful, it raises that collective consciousness. It raises that vibe, around us. And I mean, I'm empathic, so when I feel that with other people, like, who doesn't love that? Like, I love that. I love being around people that lift others up. And I really feel also when we raise others, we raise ourselves too. So thanks again for stopping in. It's so great to have you here. I so appreciate you. And I look forward to sharing more joy. And please share in the comments, what is bringing you joy? What are you putting in your joy jar? And if you decide to keep a joy jar, and let me know how it's going, because I would love some feedback. I would love to hear from you. So thank you so much. I hope you have a blessed day. Take great care. Bye.